Right opposite me is Guzape Mall, and I am standing right on the other side of the road where you have H-Medics. Hello everyone, good to be with you again. I am in Guzape district today. I want to take a tour of Guzape and perhaps house hunt. House hunting means I'll have to go through the neighborhoods where there are likely houses for rental purposes, but there are other sections of Guzape where you only find duplexes that are private homes. And so I am going to divide this tour into two sections. One section will be for places where we can likely find accommodations for rent, but the other section, which is the second one, will be taking tours of the residences where you have private homes, so we can see what living in Guzape looks like for both those who are renting and those who are living in their own homes. I'm starting from where you have H-Medics. This building to my right is actually where H-Medics is. To actually show you this shopping mall, I have to cross over to the other side of the road, or at least be in the middle to be able to capture the building itself proper. So this is where you have H-Medics. The first part of it is called Apartment 2020. You know, you have residences behind this plaza you see right here, but on the front is where you have shops, barbing salon, supermarket, then H-Medics itself, which is open for 24 hours every day. You can see shawarma spots here as well. This is one of the major entrances into Guzape district. This is a crescent called El Rufai Crescent. El Rufai is a former minister of the Federal Capital Territory. This street is named after him. This crescent where I am taking a tour of right now is named after him. So if I walk deeper, I will start to see other crescents that exit from this one. Like this first crescent to my right, it's called Gambo Jimeta Crescent. That is the very first crescent you see when you get into Guzape district from El Rufai Crescent. I do not want to get into that part because likely it will take me further into the part where we have private homes. So I would rather take the first left turn into the district. Perhaps we'll likely find residences there and perhaps rental opportunities there as well. Be rest assured that I will be able to cover most part of Guzape in the separate tours I intend to do in Guzape district. So on this one, I will simply show you likely places to find rental accommodations like apartment buildings, blocks of flats, you know, or perhaps duplexes that are also going for rent. But on the surface, you see business buildings or malls that are also coming up. See the way they line the streets. But as I go deeper, we'll begin to see residences. You hardly find them along the road. They are mostly behind the streets. So we'll see. The street that I avoided, the very first street to my right that I avoided, the Gambo Jimeta Street, also contains apartment buildings. So perhaps I will check it out later, but I would like to take this first turn to my left, which is a separate road. I can't find the name right now, but when I do, I will show you the name of the street where I am. Plazas are also coming up in front of it, but I hope it takes me to where we can find apartment buildings. Let's go inside, take a tour of Guzape district, but take note of the infrastructural development in this neighborhood as I take tours in this district. Guzape is next to Asokoro, by the way. Oftentimes it's referred to as Asokoro extension. In the real sense of it, it's a separate district of its own, last to be developed among the Phase 1 districts. When we talk about Phase 1 districts, there are the districts that were first to be developed in the master plan. Maitama, Wuse, Gariki, Asokoro, Guzape itself. These are in Phase 1 of Abuja Developmental Plan. When you talk about Wuse, of course, you know we have Wuse 1 and Wuse 2, but we also have Gariki 1 and Gariki 2. So there are about 7 of them in Phase 1. There are other phases, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4, and so on. But Guzape happens to be the last to be developed. Perhaps because it's got this rocky terrain, this undulating terrain that makes development difficult, and so it was reserved for much later. It took a lot of time, by the way, to do the infrastructural development of the Guzape neighborhood. Dantata and Sawai is a company that developed the infrastructure of Guzape. They were on this job, on this development for a long time, taking their time to do the underground drainage, underground electrification, the earth movement because of the topography of the place. It took a lot of time, by the way, to develop the place. And so what you see today is the outcome of that much time spent developing this place. But at the end of the day, you can tell that the drainage is right underground. So what you only see on the surface is this manhole that leads into the gutter or drainage system. So you don't see any open gutter. Hello, how are you? In a place like this, can one find a house to rent? Well done.
Sir.
Can one find a house to rent? Good afternoon.
Okay, no, sir.
Okay, it's completely occupied.
For now, no one take grab now.
Okay, there's no one on that.
For now, but
It's all right. You have an idea where one can find in the neighborhood?
say you walk down where they are building. New
Okay, those new ones.
building, yes.
Thank you very much. How is work?
We thank God, sir.
I greet
How
you.
your sir?
Will they manage?
God bless you.
All right, brother. So you notice that the roads are wide, no drainage, surface drainage, everything is underground. And one other thing you may notice is that there are no poles for electric wires hanging overhead. That's another thing that you find here. When I take a tour of Asokoro, I will find out if it is exactly the same. But one thing I know about here is that the road infrastructure in Guzape is wider than the one in Asokoro. So let me show you the septic tanks that you find along the way. This is a septic tank that collects water whenever rain falls. But it's supposed to be covered. Perhaps the iron condemned iron guys have taken the cover. It happens from time to time. If it is a metal cover. Here on this side, there are also really beautiful private buildings, as you can see, on both sides of the road, by the way. So if I stand on this side of the road and show you my right side, you will see residences. And this one is Sunnyside Residences. So many beautiful residences in Guzape district. Most of them actually for sale. When you find one like that, you only find the one that mostly for one for sale. But on occasions, you also find the one for rent as well. Okay, so we'll ask questions and hope we'll find. Opposite is another beautiful estate. Hello, how are you? Yeah, it's another beautiful. Are you the one here? Yes. Are you the one at the gate? Okay. And this one is called Aso Classic Estate. The one right across the road is Aso. Eh? Someone there? Oh, okay. Brother, good afternoon. How are you doing? Oh, you're eating. I wanted to come and join. You can't be eating alone. My name is Slims. Yeah, I was asking if you have accommodations for rent in your compound or for sale. None. Everywhere is bought and occupied. So I came late. It's all right. Hold on, eh? Do you know anywhere by your neighborhood where one can find? Pinnacle. Okay, opposite. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. They don't have any inside their estates. He's referring me to, okay, I can see the one he's referring me to. It's actually a building under construction. Nothing much going on there. Let's take a walk around and you can see the kind of beautiful apartment buildings one can find here. And well, some of them may be apartment buildings, but I guess that majority will be not apartment buildings, but terrace duplexes. Like this one here, I can see banner containing for sale on them, which means these ones are still selling. And across the road, you still find very beautiful ones lying around there. Very beautifully furnished duplexes. These are fully detached duplexes. But let me knock here and see what actually is for sale. There's a sign here showing that there are buildings for sale. Let's see what a house in Guzape, a duplex in Guzape, or perhaps a terrace duplex in Guzape will look like if we can take a tour of one. Hello, how are you doing? Are you eating? Because I am hungry. Can I join you? Okay. I saw a sign for sale, a property for sale. Would you like to show me? Key. You don't have the key. Okay. Where is the key to the house? It's with the engineer. Okay, he did not leave the key with you.
Yes.
It's all right. Is there a house for rent in your compound as well? No? Okay, no. Do you know if there is anyone around here for rent?
No, no.
You don't know either. How is work?
Thank
What is your name?
Simon.
Simon. All right. My name is Slims.
Okay.
Have a good afternoon. See the beauties in this neighborhood. Really beautiful. Not much trees on the streets for now. Mostly flowers and grass by the road, but not much trees, especially on this side. Perhaps because this part of the district is still developing. All right. So, but we'll see. Let me quickly go back there. I don't know why I keep feeling like I should ask questions there. If we can find, that would be wonderful. But well, otherwise, I'll go deeper. Good afternoon. I was going to ask if there are houses for sale inside your estate. Okay, it's all sold out. It's all right. Many projects are actually ongoing on this side of Guzape district. Quite a number of them here under construction. They are fully detached duplexes and they are all standing on single plots of land. This is how I came out. I'm going deeper where I will likely find apartment buildings or duplexes for rent and perhaps for sale. I would like to really take a tour of a duplex in Guzape to see what the interior part of Guzape duplexes actually look like. If we see the one that is luxury, that will also be awesome. I will take a tour of it and share with you guys. So much is talked about Guzape as a highbrow area. Sometimes you begin to wonder what makes it much talked about like that. I hope that the tour of Guzape that we have embarked on will reveal the beauty of the neighborhood and why it is considered such a lovely place to be. I hope it reveals why it's so highly priced and why people would rather want to come here. Hello. Yeah, and why people would rather want to come to this neighborhood to spend so much to live. Do you have a house for rent in your compound?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is your house. It's not now. It's now 1 week later because the person is packing out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody's parking out.
Yeah.
Is it a flat or duplex?
Let me call the person we know about the house.
Please, please. Hello. How are you doing?
Yes.
Are you even a Chelsea fan or are you just wearing Chelsea jersey? Which one?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay, good to know. My name is Slims.
Thank you.
Yeah, your friend, your colleague said there is a house that will soon be out for rent in the compound.
Yes.
But he said you're the one that knows about it.
Yes.
Is it a flat or duplex?
Yes.
It's a duplex. It's part of a terrace.
Yes.
How many bedrooms?
4.
Oh, 4 bedrooms.
And 2 big room.
Oh, there's a BQ,
Yes.
2 rooms.
Yes.
That's room and parlor.
Yes.
Room and parlor. Okay. The other question is, how many parlors do you have in the 2 parlors? One downstairs, one upstairs. Do you know when it will be ready for rent?
But let me call. But maybe they give me the key.
Oh, nobody's inside right now.
Now they don't already pack today, so we did it maybe tomorrow.
Are they repairing it now?
No, the man packed just. They
Yesterday.
packed this in finish, but maybe tomorrow they go
Repair
check
it.
everything.
Okay.
So, but I know, but let me see like 1 week.
Okay.
But even if in like 1 week,
Yeah.
you're supposed to drop the number.
Okay. So they have not my brother, welcome. They have not given you the key yet.
Yes.
Do you know how much the last person was paying?
Pay like
40 million.
like 2 years.
Okay, for 2 years. That's for 2 years,
Yes,
80
yes,
million. Okay, so that is what it costs to rent a house in a place like
Well,
this.
yes. But now, I don't know whether I will come to be 60
You,
million.
you don't know, of course. Usually they like to increase. Is there a swimming pool in the compound?
No.
Is there children's playground?
For offer?
Not in the house, but in the compound.
No.
No. Okay, just the house. So if you pay, you just nothing to use, no other facility to use. Just the house is 40 million.
Yes.
Okay. All right, friends, I am walking away from that property. That is one property that will be, it's already actually, someone has just moved out of it. Terrace Duplex, that's the building across there. Let me zoom in, perhaps to help you to understand what it looks like. That's what the building looks like. It's a terrace duplex and it's going for, well, the last occupant was paying 40 million naira. You can imagine how much houses cost here. 40 million naira. Guys, houses here are really beautiful. The walkways also very lovely. So as I go around, I will try to show you what the walkways also look like. Take for instance here. So all around this building, the walkways are kept intact. You can see, but the roads are big enough for 2 cars. And this is what the walkway on this side also looks like. Big enough to even contain a full car. They have intentionally ensured that the walkway is sustained and that the road itself is wide. Look at this one. This can actually take 4 traffic at the same time. So there is a service lane here, which is this one here. There are 2 major lanes in the middle, and then there is another service lane here. So the road is wide, then with a very wide walkway as well. Apart from the motorway, you'll still notice the space for flower. Like this path is for flower, the grass and the trees. But here is a very wide walkway as well. Yeah, so that's something so lovely. All right, so here is the junction that leads deeper into Guzape district, but also leads back to the major entrance where you have Hedge Medics. While I will take the right turn to show you what it looks like. I want you to understand that if I take this road, I will show you more spaces, more places, or more neighborhoods in Guzape. However, I don't want to go this way at this moment. I'm going to take the right turn so I can get deeper and show you more spaces. It may seem as though this structure right in front of me is going for sale, but because it hasn't been completed, I don't think it would be okay to go waste our time there. But you can see what terrace duplexes look like in Guzape by just looking at these buildings here. Yeah, one other thing that is observable about Guzape is the prevalence of motorcycles, or otherwise called Okada. Plenty motorcycles in the neighborhood. It's one of the means to move around in this place. So far, there are different modes of transportation, different means to move around in this neighborhood. You can also find keke napep. Now, interestingly, in many parts of the city center, you don't see motorcycle operating. You don't see commercial bikes or motorcycles operating in most part of phase 1. The road splits again. Before I can show you what is obtainable on this side, I want to cross over to the other side of the road because I can see a house bearing to let. So I'm just going to cross the road before I continue further inside to check out what is available in this house that you're looking at. Well, let's see what's available here. Isn't it a beautiful environment, friends? That house to my left, that first house to the left also looks like it's new and unoccupied. So I'll likely check it out once I am done with this part. Alright guys, I'm inside the compound. This is what the compound looks like. It's actually terrace duplexes that they have here, and the one that they say is available is also a 4-bedroom duplex, a 4-bedroom terrace duplex. Again, there is nothing like swimming pool here or playground or anything of such. You can see what the parking spaces here look like. See the way vehicles are parked. Alright, so this is what each terrace looks like. Well, let's see whether we can get to take a tour of the one that is available for rent. It's actually going for 30 million naira per annum. There is a possibility of paying for 2 years, which will now reduce it to 25 million per annum. Guys, you can get to hear what a 4-bedroom terrace duplex costs in Guzape. 30 million, 40 million per annum. Oh my god. So let's take a tour of the house itself. I was told that this place is actually a serviced apartment, and this is the living room area, well furnished with this big television that you see here. There is also the set of chairs that you find right here. Now, if I look up, you'll see what the lights on the POP and the POP itself actually looks like. There is also a center table for this one. But the first thing you see is this toilet here, which is for the visitor that will be here. There is a sound system here, by the way. You can see the signs of the sound systems everywhere. Look at the curtain and the trail. Beautiful indeed. Well, let's see the rest of the spaces. There is an air conditioner, a split unit standing right here. And look at the wall, how beautifully painted with stucco and this design you see here. I consider this very beautiful. The light flickers. I don't know why. But here is where the dining is located with a set of 6 chairs on the table. It's right under the staircase. That is where the space for dining is located. Well, let's see the kitchen. But I guess there is a space here. You know how this space is here that, lead up to an open space right above you? That is what you find here. There is inverter in the house actually. You can see the batteries standing here. That is why there is actually a power supply here. Alright guys, let's see the kitchen. This is what the kitchen looks like. Okay, the kitchen is really well kitted, really well furnished. If you look up, you see cabinets right above us. There is a conditioner in the kitchen as well. The furniture includes this smoke extractor here, the burner as you see here, and the rest of the cabinets. There is also this stuff here for water or for coffee, whatever the use is. But here, this is where the sink is located. Beautiful sink. Okay, the rest of the kitchen is what you're looking at. It comes with a very big refrigerator, a double door refrigerator here. But there is also an oven here, a microwave oven. This is water dispenser standing right here. There is also a deep freezer on this corner. The place is actually with a camera as well. If you look up there, you see a camera pointing there to monitor whatever you're doing in the house or whoever else is coming into this house. A pantry is also coming with counter, and some of the cooking utensils are kept here. There's also a camp gas that is left here. Now guys, you can decide not to rent this place with this furniture you're looking at right now, but with the furniture, the amount is what I told you earlier. This place leads to the backyard with a washing machine right here. But let's see the rooms. This way you go upstairs, and as you climb upstairs you see lights on the staircase. Comes with this design here as well. Alright, so here is the first flat, which is second floor, and everywhere you turn are rooms. This is what the first room looks like. Again, everything is fully furnished. This is your first wardrobe you see with a dresser, and then another wardrobe, an extra wardrobe here comes with this chair here. If I turn this way, you see twin beds. So this makes the room the children's bedroom. So this is the corner for shoe rack, but here is the convenience. So this is the shower corner here, and that's where you have the toilet seat just by the side of the shower corner. And if I turn this way, you see mirror to the left, heater above it, and the wash hand basin here. Let's see the other rooms that are here. There is also an air conditioner, by the way. What attracts my interest that makes me come back is the camera in the room, in children's room. So there is yet another floor going up, but let's see what this living room space on the second floor looks like. Comes with a television and a set of chairs that you're looking at right now. Beautiful, beautiful. The tile on the floor is also very awesome. But this is the POP of the living room area. There is yet another room here, our second room. This is what it looks like. But this room comes with also a bed here, and that chair you're looking at. There is a wardrobe with a mirror there. And then if I go further inside, you will see where this door leads to, which is actually the toilet. So this is the toilet. All right, back to the room. There is also an air conditioner in the room, and the walls come with lamps, just like the POP also has its own lights. Now this door also leads outside. There's a balcony here. So let's go to the last floor, which is our third floor, to see what else is left there. It smells like it has been let for quite some time. And this is the light you see on the POP, but this is the staircase that I just came up from. When you come to this level, you'll see yet another room to the right, but there's also another room to the left. And this room is the biggest, I guess. It has 2 televisions on it, and this very massive bed with a mirror by the corner. Beautiful. It has this chair as well, and then there is a very small space here, this one leading to the balcony. There is a water dispenser here, but this is where you find the wardrobe area, which runs from top to bottom. There is the TV console facing the bed, and then the rack where you can keep either wines or souvenirs and so on and so forth. All the cameras come to this television because I can see the connections that lead to the cameras. All these wires are connected to the cameras. So that's the way it is. Let's see the toilet of this room and see what it looks like. So here's the toilet. Comes with a mirror, a vanity, toilet seat there, and then this beautiful shower corner. Alright guys, so that's it about this room, and that is our third room in this house. There should be a fourth room because I was told that this is a 4-bedroom duplex with a boys' quarters attached to it. See this light again, and then you see the artwork on the wall when you climb up. But let's see this last room. I suppose this is the madam's room. You can see that it comes with this television and the lights on the wall, but it also comes with this massive bed here and that chair by that corner. The wardrobe is what you're looking at there, and then there is also a shoe rack by this corner. Beautiful, beautiful. Then it comes with this air conditioner. Well, let's see what the toilet looks like. This is the toilet. Well, the toilet has this wash hand basin, the toilet seat, and the shower corner right across this place. Beautiful shower corner, by the way. So from this angle, you can see the rest of the room. Okay, so back to the kitchen. And then it is from the kitchen that we can access the boys' quarters, which is supposed to be a room for the domestic staff. So here is the backyard where I told you we have a washing machine earlier. This is the washing machine here, but this is the self-contained room BQ. This is what it looks like. Comes with a bed as well. Comes with this wardrobe here. This corner is where you find the toilet. This is what the toilet looks like, guys. The toilet is okay. It's neat as well. Comes with a heater. The place is available for rent. It's furnished. If you decide to rent without furnishing, you can negotiate with them. But with the furniture in it and all these other things you have seen in it, everything is going for 30 million naira per annum. Have to also consider paying for 2 years and pay 25 million instead. This is the light you see right above the dining space, which is under the staircase. That's where you have the dining. The living room area is what you're looking at right now from this position. Alright guys, let's exit this compound and continue our tour of Guzape district. Alright guys, I'm going to get deeper into Guzape district. I'm actually attracted by this house here, which looks like a new house. Oh, I love this house and the way it is beautified and caged. The flower curbs are actually caged, you can see. And the walkway is left perhaps to protect the flowers from being eaten up by goats or other animals that roam about. They put this barricade. Now, this is the house that I've been looking at. It looks new, looks unoccupied, so I'm just going to knock at the gate. But from this place you can see the rest of this house is everly being maintained. So beautiful. My brother,
welcome, sir.
how are you doing?
Fine, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
My name is Victor.
Victor. My own name is Slims.
All right.
Yeah.
This is my Oga. So everything you can let him know. This is my Oga.
Your Oga? How are you?
Fine, sir.
What's your name?
Vincent, sir.
Vincent. Well, do you have a house for rent in your company?
It's not available.
Oh, it's not available. Okay. So people are living in this house?
No,
Nobody yet.
Yeah,
But they've sold everything.
Yes, that is it's only water is the issue now.
Oh, water.
Yes.
They've not connected the water.
They have connected. The first one that they did the ball,
Oh.
and they don't get enough water. And the second
Oh.
one, there's no water at all.
So is there a problem with getting water in this Guzape?
This area.
This area?
Yes,
Oh, really? Oh, some houses find it difficult to get water from the ground.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. So they are going to do a second borehole.
They have already do the second one. They didn't even get water. And the first one said,
Wow.
they even get
The
little
first
water.
one has even a little more water than the last
second
one.
one, yes.
Oh my, this is a serious problem. So what are they going to do? They are
Maybe
stuck.
They are trying to get another one, either
Ah.
in outside.
Oh.
Whether through connected.
Eh.
Who's having enough, they are connected to them so before it can enter through.
Okay, they haven't really come up with a solution yet.
Yes.
But they are making surveys in other areas to see where they can get water.
Even inside, say, to survey even the ground. So, but they don't want to drill another one inside.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be still the same issue again.
Yeah.
So they are trying to get into
Place where
outside,
to find water.
yes, find water.
Is this the only house that has encountered that issue that issue, or are there other people with that same problem?
Other people are that same.
They experience the same thing. Hmm. This is serious, sir. A
Most
whole
houses na motor they even they bring water for them.
serious. In some houses here, trucks bring water, supply them water. How can somebody live in this beautiful place and is having water issues? Oh, this is sad. But there is light in the neighborhood. There is constant power supply. It's not a problem. It's just water. So somebody will spend millions of naira, buy a land in a place like this, build his own beautiful home, and then no water.
Yeah, apartment for sale, yeah.
Oh,
You can
apartments.
see the banner outside.
But is there water in that town?
This one water.
There's water in it. Okay. Well, let me knock and see whether somebody will show me.
See the security there.
It's correct. They said I should ask you about the house that is for sale here. How are you doing? Good to see you. My name is Slims. Okay. So is a flat or a duplex? Okay, terrace duplex. How many bedrooms? 4 bedrooms. And 1 BQ. And it's for sale. Just 1 unit. But the 2 banners means 2 people are marketing it. Okay, there is agents that put the banners. But you are the one with the key to the gate, eh?
Yeah, I'm the one maintaining this gate.
The gate.
Maybe the house is well furnished, everything is there just for you to.
Oh, it's also furnished. Okay.
Everything just to get, just everything just there.
Uh,
You understand? It's not like maybe an empty house there.
I understand. It's well furnished. Do you have the key to it?
No.
You don't have the key.
This is with the person that manages the house.
Okay, and the person is not here.
Yeah, the person is not.
Okay. That's where the building is. They don't have the key, so there's no point going inside to take a tour of it. Most houses here are the duplexes, terrace duplexes. Hello? Well done. Most houses here are actually terrace duplexes. You can see that they actually come as 4-bedroom terrace duplexes. The 2 that I have come across or have encountered, including the one that is for sale, which I couldn't take a tour of, are all for 4-bedroom duplexes. It's a big house here as well. Looks like a private home. Perhaps if I go to the other end of it, where the gate exists, I will show you what it looks like. Yeah, more apartments on this side, by the way. Still terrace apartment, terrace duplexes, sorry. I am here to see an apartment building in this area. Perhaps it's not very common, but I will take this down. But it looks like it's a close. I will need to find an exit way, but let me get into it. But this is the house I was talking about. This is what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful, guys? It's really, really beautiful. This is what the street looks like. Let me get deeper into this enclave and see what we might have in there. The tree planting in Guzape is still not as I expected it to be. Most of the streets I have walked by so far don't seem to have a lot of trees as I expect to see in a place like Guzape. Perhaps because it's a new district, relatively new, the trees are yet to mature, they're yet to grow, and so you don't get to see much of it. I can see that there is a sign here to let, so I'm going to knock, see whether someone at the gate will show us what is available. Looks like we're going to get a peek into what is available here for rent. We'll also know whether it's a terrace apartment or a terrace duplex. Whatever it is, we'll find out soon, but it's a beautiful compound. Okay, so this is the living room area. This space you're looking at right now, and the dining corner is again under the staircase. But this is the rest of the living room space. This is what it looks like. This is what the POP also looks like. I want to show you the floor tile, but I want to do it from this corner. This part has a very big window, just one window. There is a toilet here, which is for the visitor that will be coming to this house. Here is the window that I was talking about. The kitchen is also located right here. So this is the kitchen area with the cabinets that you're seeing. There is also a boys' quarters, by the way. The floor tile is what you're looking at. There is the backyard. This is where the BQ is located. So here is the one-room boys' quarters attached to this building. This is what it looks like for your domestic staff. Comes with this beautiful, well-painted POP, but it also has this floor tile, which is gray in color. There is the toilet or convenience for the domestic staff that will be using this space. So back back to the main house, there are lines at the back, by the way, where you spread clothes. It's actually a shared backyard. But back to the kitchen, and then back to the living room area. We'll be going upstairs to see all the rooms that are here. There are actually 5 bedrooms in this building. So let's go upstairs and see. So this is how to climb the staircase. This particular staircase does not have lights on it, so it is not one of the luxury spaces you'll see. So there's a living room space here upstairs the moment you climb the staircase, with this beautiful POP here and the same color of floor tile, which is gray in color, by the way. Very lovely floor tile. To my right is one room, but to my left is yet another room before climbing to yet another floor, the last floor. So here is the first room we are taking a look at. A very big room with 2 windows here. That door actually leads to the balcony, but on this corner is where we have the wardrobe. And so this is what the room looks like. Comes with wall lamp as well. Alright, let's see the toilet and see what the toilet looks like. Okay, so the toilet has a shower corner and then the toilet seat by that corner, but there's also a wash hand basin here. There is no heater, by the way, in the toilet. That leads to the balcony, which I doubt is open at this time. Well, it is. So this is what the balcony looks like. The balcony still leads you right back to this living room space. So let's see what the other room, the second room, looks like. This is what the second room looks like. Comes with 2 windows as well. Multiple windows, but you know the design is different. This is the POP of this room. It's also the similar tile on the floor. The toilet is by this corner where you have a closet. The wardrobe is here and the toilet is here as well, with shower corner there and the toilet seat right there. So there are actually 3 floors in this one. So far we've seen 2 bedrooms. Well, I was wrong. There are 4 floors, by the way, because the floor continues upstairs. This is your 3rd room, which is also a very big room, by the way. All the rooms are painted white, and from this corner you can see the wardrobe. The same tile on the floor, but the toilet, well, this toilet looks bigger than the ones we have seen so far. So the 3rd room is bigger than any of the earlier 2 rooms. Let's see the 4th room, which is right here. You walk into the closet first before getting into the room itself. So this is the closet, but the room is right here. There is no wardrobe on that first porch that we go into before you get into the rooms, but looks like there are more spaces. Okay, so the wardrobe is actually here. This is where the wardrobe is located, and this is the toilet of this one. Toilet is similar in size and equipping as the last one we just saw. Alright, so from here you can see the rest of the room. It's a big room, by the way. However, this one has only 1 window by this side, but it has a wider balcony. Now here is the balcony of this one, which is what enables you to see the rest of the compound and the neighborhood as well. So let's see what is left on the last floor. See what is going on here. I hope we are told the price of this place at the end of the day, because it might be one of those places where after taking a tour of it, we are told that the owner doesn't tell them the price. This is the kind of window you find on the last floor, and you have another door, glass door, leading out to the balcony. So this is a very big space here. Wow. Master's bedroom, I suppose, and here is an extended space of the master's bedroom, leading to the very wide sit out that you see here. A very big balcony, by the way. This is beautiful, really, really beautiful. The corner continues on this side, by the way. This is what the balcony looks like. Still helps you to see the rest of the neighborhood and then the compound itself, which is what you see here. Well, back to the room, the last room, the master's bedroom. The closet is located right here. Well, it is where you have the wardrobe, and this is where the toilet is. Well, this one has a bathtub that can also be considered as a jacuzzi. I don't know if I should call this jacuzzi, but well, that's what we have here. The toilet seat, the shower there, and then this vanity that needs repairs. Right, the wall tile is all white. Right, so that's it about this one. 5 bedrooms. Well, let's go back to the young man at the gate and find out whether we can know the exact amounts that this place is renting for. So guys, this is the only one we've seen that has 5 bedrooms in it, plus a boys' quarters. So we're talking about 6 rooms in total. There are more parking spaces behind that part, so it really has a large parking space. Well, let's find out how much it's going for. How much? Hello, sir. Good day, sir. Yeah. How much is he going for? 80.
18.
Okay, 180. 18 million for 1 year. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are there other charges?
There is facility charges,
Okay.
but I don't know. I heard the landlord
Yeah.
say he will pay everything,
Okay.
but I don't know.
You're not sure.
I'm not sure
You're not sure.
whether he will pay everything or he will leave that
Okay.
facility charges
Okay.
for tenants.
Okay. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome,
I
sir.
appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm leaving the building. I ended up getting the phone number of the owner himself, and I'm also learning that there is yet another unit there. It's not just that one. There is a second unit there, which is also a 5-bedroom duplex. So if you're interested in a big space like that, you want to rent it, you can reach out and then can connect you to the owner of that apartment. It's going for 18 million as you have been told. All right, so let's take a walk. But you can see what the walkways look like when you are walking on a place like this. Isn't it beautiful? Really beautiful, really. So I think private owners take time to beautify their own walkway, make it look finer than what the government has set up. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. It beautifies not just the house itself, but also the neighborhood where the house is located. And so if every house owner will spend time to make their own walkways look like this, well, people will enjoy taking walks in the evenings here and, make living in Guzape a very awesome experience. Right, so if you're interested in living in this area, you can get yourself a space here. But it's a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. Alright guys, this is the end of the road for today's tour. I hope you have learned about this part of Guzape district and what renting a house in Guzape actually looks like. You've seen how beautiful the environment can be. You've seen what circumstances exist. Something like having water difficulties is what you expect to see in some parts of Guzape, not everywhere. And so I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I hope you've also learned a lot about this part of the neighborhood. Thank you for being a part of today's tour. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good evening wherever you live around the world.